irrevocably betrothed to me. Are you not very, very happy?
Oh, Alexis, do you doubt it? Do I not love you beyond all on earth? And am I not beloved in return? Is not true love faithfully given and faithfully returned the source of every earthly joy?
Of that there can be no doubt. Oh, that the world could be persuaded of the truth of that maxim. Oh, that the world would break down the artificial barriers of rank, wealth, education, age, beauty, habits, taste, and temper, and recognize the glorious principle that in marriage alone is to be found the panacea for every ill.
Continue to preach that sweet doctrine, and you will succeed, O evangel of true happiness.
Oh, I hope so. But as yet the cause progresses but slowly. Still, I have made some converts to the principle that men and women should be coupled in matrimony without distinction of rank. I have lectured on the subject at mechanics institutes, and the mechanics were unanimous in favor of my views. I have preached in beer shops, workhouses, and lunatic asylums, and been received with enthusiasm. I have addressed navvies on the advantages that would accrue to them if they married wealthy ladies of rank, and not a navvy dissented.
Noble fellows! And yet, there are those who hold that the uneducated classes are not open to argument. What do the countesses say?
Why, at present, it can't be denied the aristocracy hold aloof.
Ah, the working man is a true intelligence after all.
He is a noble creature when he is quite sober. Yes, Aline, true happiness comes of true love, and true love should be independent of external influences. It should live upon itself and by itself. In itself, love should live for love alone. Love needs of many kinds of food, I know. Some love for rank and some for duty. Some give their hearts away for empty show, and others love for youth and beauty. To love for money all the world is prone. Some love themselves and live alone. Yes, Aline, and I am going to take a desperate step in support of them. Have you ever heard of the firm of K.W. Wells and Company, the old established family sorcerers in St. Mary Axe?
I have seen their advertisements.
Oh, they have invented a filter, which if report may be believed, is simply infallible. I intend to distribute it throughout the village, and within half an hour of my doing so, there will not be an adult in the place who has not learned the secret of pure and lasting happiness. What do you say to that?
Well, dear, of course, a filter is a very useful thing to have in a house. There's no doubt about that. But still, I don't quite see that it's a sort of thing that places its possessor on the very pinnacle of earthly joy.
Oh, Aline, you misunderstand me. I didn't say a filter. I said a filter.
You don't mean a love potion?
On the contrary, I do mean a love potion.
Oh, Alexis, I don't think it would be right. I don't indeed. And then, a real magician. No, it would be downright wicked.
Oh, Aline, is it or is it not a laudable object to steep the whole village up to its lips in love and to couple them in matrimony without distinction of age, rank, or fortune? And then, unpleasant as it must be to have recourse to supernatural aid, I must nevertheless pocket my aversion, in deference to the great and good end I have in view. Hercules!
Yes, sir?
Is Mr. Wells there?
He's in the tent, refreshing.
Ask him to be so good as to step this way.
Yes, sir. Oh, Alexis, a real sorcerer. I should be frightened to death.
Oh, I trust my Aline will not yield to fear while the strong right arm of her Alexis is here to protect her.
It is nonsense, dear, to speak of your protecting me with your strong right arm, in face of the fact that this family sorcerer could turn me into a guinea pig before you can even turn around.
Oh, he could change you into a guinea pig, no doubt. But it is most unlikely that he would take such a liberty. It's a most respectable firm, and I'm sure he would never be guilty of so untradesmanlike an act.
Good day, sir.
Good day. I believe you are a sorcerer.
Yes, sir. We practice necromancy in all its branches. We have a choice assortment of wishing caps, divining rods, amulets, charms, and counter-charms. We can cast your nativity at a very low figure, and we have a horoscope at 3 and 6 that we can guarantee. Our Abula chests, each containing a patent hag who comes out and prophesies disaster, with spring complete, are strongly recommended. Our Aladdin lamps are very chaste, and our prophetic tablets foretelling everything from a rising BHP down to tomorrow night's Tat Lotto numbers, which will be 3, 5, 19, 17, 23, and the supplementaries 14 and 6 are much inquired for. Our penny curse, one of the cheapest things in the trade, is considered infallible. We have some very superior blessings too, but they're very seldom inquired for. We've only sold one since Christmas, and that to a gentleman who wanted to send it to his mother-in-law. But it turned out that he was afflicted in the head, and it's been returned in our hands. But our sale of penny curses, especially on Saturday nights, is tremendous. We can't turn them out fast enough. His name is John Wellington Wells. I'm a dealer in magic and spells, in blessings and curses, in never fill purses, in prophecies, witches and elves. And if anyone anything lacks, you find it already in stocks. You've got to look into the resident in number 77 acts. We've a first winter assortment of magic, and we're raising a positive shade, with effects that are comic or tragic. There's no cheaper house in the trade. Love fills with quantities of it, and for knowledge if anyone learns, we're keeping a very small profit, a profit that brings us unbounded returns. Falling and prophesy with a wink of its eye, people's security, into maturity, some of your history, human for a nativity, for a nativity. Here's that to the regular, movie spectacular, change of tragical, mirrors so magical, stacks astronomical, sonable, comical, and if you want to be better and natural, taking a quantity. Oh, if anyone anything lacks, you'll find it already in stocks. You've got to look in and the rest of the gin number 77 acts. He can raise you host of ghosts, and that's without reflectors. and creamy things with the wings, and the gaunt and grisly spectres. He can fill you crowds of shrouds that horrify you vastly. He can rack your brains with chains and a gibbering scream and ghastly. Then if you vanity changes organity with an urbanity full of satanity, vexes humanity with an insanity, fading the vanity, driving the close to the verge of insanity. Barring tautology, demonology, biology, meeting nosology, spirit philology, high-class astrology, such as his knowledge, he is the man to require an apology. Oh! He names your Wellington words of artillery, magic and spells, in blessings and curses and never-filled verses and prophecies, witches and hells. And if anyone anything lacks, you'll find her already in stacks. You'll find her all given no rest, legit number 70, similarly